Welcome back, guys, to Marcanine's playthrough of Pokemon X. I really like this song. I was just kind of chilling here before I started recording. It's a vibe. I really dig this. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look and see what we're doing today. All right, we got our third badge, which I really dig. I like the badge that we picked up from Korrina. What is the name of the badge again? The Rumble badge. That's pretty sweet. I think now we're getting ready for Route 12, which I think... yeah, let me take a look and see what we're doing here. Route 12, or Furridge Road, stretching between Azure City and... I might butcher this. Coumarine City. Coumarine City? The lengthy trail runs past the Baa de Mer Ranch, where frolicking Skiddo can be ridden beside the breezy sea. Azure Bay is located north. Any Pokemon here that we want to go after? All right, so Pokemon X has Pinsir as an exclusive, while Heracross is a Pokemon Y exclusive. Across the board for both games, we can find Tauros, Execute, Chatot, Slowpoke, and Pachirisu. I never know how to say that right. I've never heard anyone say that one out loud before, so I don't know how to actually say that. Pachirisu. Okay, and that's specifically in the grass. In the yellow flowers, we can find Tauros, Miltank, Slowpoke, Execute, Chatot in both versions, Pinsir and X, Heracross and Y, and Pachirisu in both versions as well. Horde encounters consist of Wingull, Mareep, Tauros, and Miltank in both versions. Surfing can find Tentacool, Mantike, and Lapras. So apparently, Tentacool is common, Mantike is rare, Lapras is very rare. I might actually go after that because Lapras as a shiny is one of my absolute favorites. I love that one. It's kind of like a purplish pink. I really dig it. Luvdisc can be caught on the Old Rod, and we can find Dwebble and Binacle through Rock Smash. Lapras can also be gifted to you. I'll look into that later. I don't know where that's coming from. But, okay, as a recap, so we got the Rumble badge, right? We got a Lucario and the Lucariite, whatever the tool, the stone is to Mega Evolve him. We also got the Mega Band, or whatever it's called, so that we can actually use Mega Evolution now. So we have our Charizard, who is not yet actually gone through a Mega Evolution yet, but we will see that probably in this episode. Greninja's looking pretty good. I have to decide whether or not I want to teach Greninja Surf. So right now, I taught Surf to Furret because I think it's hilarious that he's an HM slave and can learn so many moves. He's very versatile. But yeah, Furret, like I said, one of my favorite Pokemon, especially as a shiny. Love it. But being able to teach it things like Strength and Rock Smash and Surf is hilarious. But Surf is also a good battle move, so I might teach it to Greninja anyway, even though Furret is going to be using it as like an out-of-battle move. We'll see. I haven't decided. It depends on the moveset that Greninja learns. Kadabra, I think, is right around the corner from evolving. He's getting closer each and every episode. So we're at level 33 right now for Kadabra. At 37, it'll evolve. As a reminder, if you missed out, Kadabra, I modded the game, so Kadabra and other trade evolution Pokemon will evolve by leveling up or stones or whatever. But Kadabra starts evolving into Alakazam as of level 37. Honedge is right around the corner from evolving into Doublage as well. And then we still have a little bit of time with Tyrant before it evolves as well. But let's get on with it and continue, shall we? Ladies, they checked me out. Did you see that? They all checked me out. Give me a good old up and down. All right, Route 12, Forage Road. Adopt a Lapras. Speak to the Pokemon breeder near the gate to hear about the Lapras that saved him from drowning. He would like you to see the world, but cannot afford to travel, so he asks you to take it. An empty party slot is required to accept the rare water ice Pokemon. So let me take a look at. I want to look at see what the route looks like here, like where we come from. So there's the gate, so I think that's the patch. Okay, so water is like right here, so we're right there. I do want to spend some time in the water to see if I can find a shiny Lapras, because I want that more than I want this dude's Lapras. But I'm assuming it's this one. He's the one. Okay, are these, Azure Bay. Everything, including life, comes in from the Great Ocean. Of course, it would be like really dope if we actually had an Electric-type Pokemon on the team, but naturally we don't. I'm on for it. That is hilarious. Now we're gonna spend some time in here. I want to see if we can run into a shiny Lapras. That'd be dope. Now, this is one of those like super duper rare encounters. Damn it. All right, we're just gonna have to go up and down and not hit the little waves there. Let's battle him first, just so he's out of the way. There we go. Swim it alone, oh yeah! They really could use, like, a dialogue, what's the word I'm looking for? Consultant for these games, I feel like. Alright, so Tentacool, we're probably going to run into a shiny of that. I'll catch it because I kind of want to farm for this. I really don't want to do this, but let's Mega Evolve, dude. And then let's hit it with a Dragon Rage. This seems like super overkill for a Blowfish, but it is a water type. Here we go, baby. First appearance of Charizard X. Bam! Oh, I'm frothing right now. Gorgeous. The fact that that didn't knock it out is very anticlimactic. Like, I get that Qwilfish is a water type, and Dragon doesn't necessarily... well, he's probably water poison, right? Apparently Dragon doesn't have any sort of impact on poison types, I guess, but still. I feel like that would have been dope. Binacle. Now, how long does the Mega Evolution last? Is it through the duration of the battle, or is it for several turns? Like, how long are we talking here? I don't think Slash will work. I'm going to do Flame Burst. I don't think it's a wise choice, but I'm going to do it anyway. Damn. Took that hit. Yeah, not a critical hit. Finish him off. You slash, I slash. Toasted. I didn't expect it to be very offensive. He has really high defense. Binacle. Perfect. Losing a battle with my Binacle. Oh no. Alright. Yeah, I wanted to mix things up this time. It's not very common that I break away from like the standard elements from a Pokemon game, right? Like I typically do fire, water, grass, electric, psychic, and then I don't know, something on the side. That's typically what I subscribe to. But I think this time I really wanted to do Honedge because I don't do ghost types, and I think he's a really, really, really cool Pokemon. Honedge is one of those, like, it's not available in most games from what I read, and so I think it's really cool that we actually got him. Furret was just a must. If I have a Furret, I go for it. Alakazam, I will admit, I do have, dare I say, a penchant for, like, always having an Alakazam on the team. I don't know if that's the right word. I always have a desire to have Alakazam on the team, and I understand that can be frustrating when you're watching a playthrough and, you know, people like me don't exactly divert away from, you know, our standard teams. However, I was going to ignore Alakazam this time, but the sheer fact that Alakazam has a Mega Evolution means that I can't. Like, because in my mind, you don't really get a chance to, like, have Alakazam encounters much, so... Or, sorry, Mega Alakazam. No, actually, that's right. None of the games had... It was just the X and Y. There was no other... Am I wrong? Yeah, I don't think Mega Evolution was in any other game officially, right? So yeah, it counts as a different Pokemon as far as I'm concerned this time. Like, on the one hand, I'm thinking, like, okay, to counter this, do I not use Alakazam at all until I get the Alakazite? I have to look it up. I don't know where it is. And then, but I feel like it's a different Pokemon, so I kind of get a pass, I feel like. At least if I don't get a pass, I should get a pass. Like, pass me. Let me have a pass. That's what I'm saying. Tyrunt is also one of those Pokemon that I don't encounter that often either, and I thought it would be fun because I think he's really cool, and his evolutionary stage is really cool. Tyrantrum is a really dope Pokemon as well. Has a really, really cool shiny. I think I talked about this the other day, but so there was a Pokemon Go event, and I don't play much outside of, like, the events that almost, like, guarantee you shinies, right? I don't typically do that, but I think there was, like, a $5 pass, and what it did is you pay $5, and, like, every time you spin a Pokestop, it gave you research that had little easy-to-complete tasks that would allow you to encounter a wild Pokemon with high chances of high Tyrunt. And then what was the other one? Whatever, the other dragon. It's like counterpart, I forget. Amphar? I don't remember the name of it. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But I encountered like 10, 12 different Tyrunt, and I just never encountered any shiny one, and I was really upset. But I was actually traveling abroad when they were doing this event. I was in Singapore, so I wasn't in an area that I was familiar with, so I didn't really know, like, where the most efficient place to, like, hit up Pokestops was. So I was like, alright, I'll just deal. I thought luck was going to be on my side. I got the other shiny one, the shiny dragon. Amalfa, what is it? Dang it, I don't remember. I have to look at it now. What is it? Let's see. I think it's... What is the name of the other one? Let's go. It is called, because I think it's right after Tyrantrum, right? Yeah, Amora? That's the one. I got a shiny one of those, which is a really cool shiny. I was stoked about that. I actually was really surprised because I think by default, Amora, the Tundra Pokemon, is a ice rock Pokemon. Oh, it's not a dragon. Interesting. Ice rock. It's like a light blue, but its shiny is white, like pure white, and it looks really good. Looks really good. I thought that was really cool. So I was stoked to get that one. But Tyrunt's shiny is a blue one. Looks freaking awesome. Now, I don't know, like, I modified this game, so every 1 in 100 counters is a shiny. So I'm going to spend a little time here to see if I can find a Shiny Lapras. If I can't, we'll move on. But I just wanted to see if I can. Now, I don't know if this mod, if it works outside of wild encounters. Like, does it account for egg hatches? Like, could I do a Tyrunt egg, you know? I think we'll encounter one Lapras and then we'll move on. Because I think if it's very rare as a wild encounter here, then there's the chances of me running into it. Like, we've got double RNG. It's 1 in 100 first of all, and then on top of that, the chances of running into a Lapras. It's kind of like that Eevee situation too. I really wanted to get a shiny Eevee so I could have shiny Umbreon, but then I was just like, it took too long, so I didn't do it. And that's 1 in 100 chances, you guys. 1 in 100. That's not that bad at all. See, if I was a streamer, if I was gonna stream it, then I think I probably would be more likely. I would be willing to do that. But then again, like, it's also cheating. You know, you're increasing your odds so much. You know, from one in 8,000, I think, 1 in 4,000, whatever, 4,096, something like that, down to 1 in 100. Is pretty great odds. We ran into a few shinies already because of that. And I think we're going to run into a shiny Tentacool very soon. But, like, I don't know. I just want to see one Lapras. Fingers crossed that it's shiny. Fingers crossed for me that it's shiny. And, yeah, if we get it, we get it. If not, that's fine. Still, I am very curious, though. The Lapras that he would gift, could that be shiny as well? Could I soft reset that? I don't know. I really don't know how that works. Like, is it predetermined? Like, before I talk to him? Like, is it already decided? Can I reset it? I really don't know. Dang it. I have a lot of questions about that. I don't know how those mechanics work. Especially because Pokemon X and Y, this is a generation I haven't really spent a whole lot of time with. I don't know. And I don't, that's the thing too, is like, there's a lot of Poketubers that like, I have connections to, but like, I don't really talk to anybody that much. I don't do collabs, so like, I'm afraid to ask. Like, that's one of the hardest things, I think, for me, as just like I want to say a faux content creator, because I do this just for fun. Like, I don't make a lot of money doing this. I don't stream anymore, and even then, like, I was never, you know, popular enough to make a living off of it, right? But my time doing this has afforded me some opportunity to get to know some people, but like, I don't ever want to ask, you know, I don't want to ever ask anyone for anything, because like, I don't know how to play that networking game, you know, that political networking game. Like, I don't know how to have a conversation with someone. Like, you know, I'm too real. That's my problem. I think that's my biggest problem. Probably in life, is I'm just too real. I say things like, right, like, this is how it is, this is how I feel, this is my perspective, and I don't ease into it, and I feel like you have to take the proper steps, you know, because that's just how people react better that way. That's just how it is. People don't like the truth. Damn it. And that's a thing that I struggle with. I'm too direct on things. Like, I'm not insensitive, but like, I try to get to the point. You know, if I feel a certain way, I'm just gonna say it. If there's something that I want, I'm just gonna say it. And that's not how you build relationships or how you network. And it must be an autistic thing. I don't know. I feel like that I struggle with that so much. It's got to be an autistic thing. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. But yeah, from the connections that I have, like, I've got some phone numbers. Like, I could send a text to some of these guys, you know, and I'm not gonna name drop or anything. You know, I'm not popular, so like I'm not even pretend that I am. But I can shoot them a text and like maybe they'll text me maybe same day, typically 3 days later. Sometimes I don't get a text at all. But like I also don't ever want to ask because like they're all more popular than me, so like it's really tough. You know, like what do I have to offer? And I think that's the other thing too, is like there's a lot of content creators out there that like they're not even gonna look at you unless, you know, they can benefit from a numbers collab or something like that. And not that these guys are like that, but if I was to ask for Pokemon advice or like do like Pokemon stuff with them, I don't know that I could bring anything to the table that would make it worth their time, you know? Like I said, I just do this for fun. Like I don't do the hustle very much. Like yes, I record and I post daily and stuff, and like that in and of itself is a little bit of a hustle. Because I think that's one of the toughest parts, but beyond that, I don't do much, you know? Like I like to do my own graphic design thing, but I'm still super amateur at it. You know, like this whole overlay thing that you see, I made this from absolute scratch. I made it from nothing, and it's like C+ at very best. At very best. And I could have done more and I could have done better, but I was like, it's fine. But I'm trying to step up my game in some ways. I'm trying to improve my my recordings, but I do want to stream at some point. I think that there's some benefits to that. Because I was thinking about doing like some sort of memberships for the channel. I think we talked about this already. I mentioned it in a previous video. That what I would like to do is play the opposite games for members. So like we're playing X right now, so someday I'll play Y, and it's a members only thing. You can only watch these for members, and like maybe I stream that just for members, and that way they can speak to me live and like give me tips, or like tell me what to do, like catch this Pokemon or nickname this thing, you know, like in the moment, as opposed to doing it ahead of time. It's tough recording these things and people being like, hey, nickname this Pokemon this, and it's like, oh, I'm already like several towns later, like it's not convenient for me to grab that Pokemon now and do it. I don't know. There's more that I could do. But like I said, I'm not a hustler. I'm just goofing, you know? Just doing my thing. Having some fun, whatevs. Alright. We've been searching around for a little bit. I just want to see one Lapras and then we'll move on. Mantike, I think, also has kind of a weak shiny as well, doesn't it? I think it's a dark blue. Like, it's the same color palette. It's just contrasted is what it looks like. Okay, and the ranch is right across the water. So this tiny little gulf. As soon as I pop to their side, we'll be over at the Baa de Mer Ranch. I think is what they're saying, right? The ranch stands across the water to the east. Enter the cottage and speak to the girl inside to receive the TM for Attract, TM45, which can make opposite gender targets mostly useless in battle. There are several Skiddo roaming the pen outside. Approach one and hop on its back to ride around. Skiddo can leap up small ledges, which let you reach the Shiny Stone to the northeast and Whipped Dream to the south. Interesting. It's amazing to me how little I remember about this game. I swear to God, like I played this game, I beat it, like I did a bunch of stuff. And I don't remember anything. I don't remember anything beyond the Battle Chateau. None of it. I don't remember this area at all. My grandmother had dementia. She had Alzheimer's, so I'm wondering, like, am I getting it early set? Because I feel like I don't remember anything. Every day I try to recall something from the day before, and I feel like I'm always 70-80% on it. Like there's always like a key detail that I'm talking about. Like actually I don't remember if that's true. Did I just make that up? And this has been so many years since we played this game that now I'm like I have no mother effing clue what I'm doing right now. Alright, come on. First Lapras. Come on. God willing. Give me a shiny Lapras. The odds are really, really stacked against me. Because, like, also, too, like, it's important to remember that this isn't a fraction type thing. It's not a guaranteed 1 in 100. It's not a 1% chance. Each individual encounter is a dice roll of 100. So, like, you know, I may never find it, which is why I'm only going to allow myself to encounter one Lapras. If it's shiny, if it's not, whatever, we're going to move on. I just want to see the one. The fact that it's a very rare encounter, but it's in here somewhere. Also, it's kind of funny too if you think about it, because like this is a very tiny itty bitty little stream, right? Like this is maybe what, ankle high water just along the sand, and then this tiny little deep spot. Like this is like a pool, right? That guy's floating, so he might be treading water, but like you're telling me that there's Lapras in here? Like that's scary. Like, could you imagine swimming in such a tiny cramped little spot and a Lapras just comes up and like bumps you right in the groin? I would panic and throw up and pass out probably. It'd be a terrifying thing to think about. I do want to get a move on though. I really want to see if there's a Lapras here that I can encounter. I really don't want to spend too much time on this. Part of me wonders, like, do we just go? Because like I don't care about a shiny Tentacool, I don't care about a shiny Mantike, which are far more likely to run into here, but like not interested, man. Come on. What does the shiny stone do? I don't remember that beyond. I don't remember it at all, but I don't remember seeing this in later generations either. Is the shiny stone something for? I mean, I assume anything with stone in it is an evolution. What does this do? Shiny stone. It's okay. It is an evolution stone. Who evolves from it? Causes Togetic to evolve in Togekiss, Roselia to Roserade, Minccino into Cinccino, Minccino to Chinchino. I don't know. Floet to evolve in Florges. I always thought Florges was a really funny name. Okay, so that's what this is all about. Come on, Lapras. I am honestly surprised that we haven't run into a shiny Tentacool by now. If I see whatever shiny I see, I'll catch it for sure. But like, we're going for the Lapras. 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 And then beyond this is the Azure Bay. Crystal blue waters of Azure Bay make it a favorite vacation spot for swimmers around the region. An empty cave known as the Sea Spirit's Den stands in the center of the Great Bay. I am curious, is there Lapras over there too? Because if so, we can move on. There's not. So it's this tiny little pool here where you can find Lapras. No, that's not true. You can find a Lapras over there is what it looks like. Okay, so we might move on. We'll do just a few more encounters and then we'll skidoo out of here. You can find Inkay over there as well. Yeah, but we can find... Okay, so the Azure Bay also has Lapras. We'll do 5 more encounters and then we'll move on. If we don't see Lapras, we'll just go. Part of me wonders if like the lag is coming up because of that menu pop-up down on the bottom. I really don't like that. I have no need for it, but I feel like that could be part of the reason why there's a bit of a delay or a lag happening. To keep an eye on it, make sure I shut that off. It pops up. Dang it, every time. I really wish that there would be a point where the Pokemon company would be like, okay, if a Pokemon can know Surf, show me standing on that Pokemon, not just an object. I think they solved that problem, I think, in Sword and Shield, right? When you had the bicycle, and the bicycle just, like, you pop on that, and it has, like, flotation devices built into it, so you can just, like, bicycle across the water. That really irritated me. I was like, yeah, that's a simple solution for this, but I want you guys have billions of dollars. Like, I want you to develop me like surfboarding on top of a ferret. Like, let me have that. I would love to see what Rhydon would look like actually as a surfer as well. Yeah, see, it is that. It popped up, it lagged, I backed out and it immediately stopped. Like, because Rhydon can learn Surf, Rhyhorn can't. Rhydon can, which means that Rhydon can carry over into Rhyperior with Surf. Because I don't know if Rhyperior can learn Surf. Rhydon, for some godforsaken reason, can learn it. So Rhyperior, it carries over if you evolve into Rhyperior, but I don't know if Rhyperior can evolve. Sorry, if Rhydon can evolve into Rhyperior and Rhyperior can then be taught Surf. I'm not sure. But I thought that was interesting. Snorlax can also learn Surf, if I recall, and that is even funnier because he's just so big. Like, where does the water come from? You know what I mean? Like, you see in the Pokemon anime where you have Pokemon like Squirtle, right? And like, it's like Squirtle use water gun and it shoots water out, right? You see a Pikachu using Thundershock and it just like, you know, shoots electricity from its body. Where does the water come from if you're using a Rhydon or a Snorlax or a Furret? Like, where does that happen? Now, then again, at the same time, Surf is also, like, it's two different verbs, right? You can ride on top of as a Surf right here, but it's also a battle move. So I would have to assume that that Furret can be used, you can like surf on him by standing on him, but like if it was the anime, you wouldn't say Furret use surf like in the middle of a jungle or something like that, because it can't harness the power of the water. So I think Furret would just stand there confused. So I think the justification is like Furret is just very floatable. Buoyant is the word I'm looking for. So you can ride it. All right, we'll do one more encounter and then we're moving on. But like it can't use the water attack portion of Surf. You just ride on his body. Ride on still makes no freaking sense, but you know, maybe it's the same thing. Maybe he's just a really good swimmer. I don't know. Ah, what do you know? The last one was a shiny freaking tentacle. That's so funny. All right, let's see. I think we could probably do Slash, and I don't think that would KO it. That sucks so much butt. Damn it. I really thought... Damn it. That sucks. God damn it. Ugh. Okay, well, that was the last one. Let's move on. Shoot. Not really a big deal. I don't really care for Tentacool and Tentacruel, but that sucked. I really thought that he would withstand it. I grew tired of city life and decided to wander the world. I'm not aiming it for anywhere in particular. Okay, and then once we get to Azure Bay, we can also start swimming around in there and see if we can find Lapras too. We'll find that. Noon. I think because it's an evolution, it's gonna be able to take the hit. That's so annoying. What did you just do? Dirt spit attack? What is all this? Did he just poop on me? Dude, what the f is going on here? Linoon used dog poop and just like flung it right in my face. Nice. 42. Charizard is just like eating up the XP. Well done. Iron Defense? No, because it's not an attack move. Excalibur did not learn the move. That's fine. Get out of my face. I'm not terribly bummed. Hidden item? Yeah. Oh, no, it's not. It's a rock smash thing. No, I don't want to use it because I don't want to run into the wild encounters. Okay. I'm not terribly bummed about the tentacle thing because it's probably like super duper obvious that we can, or super duper easy to get it again if we wanted to. Not a single Lapras encounter though. I was just trying to save you though. I didn't want to be super annoying about it. Love it. Shing! I kind of want to go back and farm for a shiny one of him too, but we'll worry about that another day, I guess. Okay, so let's see. If I cross... Hold on, let me look at this map. If we cross, the ranch is up. Do I have to go around? I don't know. Let's see if this way gets me... Yeah, this is the ranch. Look at my skitty. Skiddamadoobidy-doobity-dee. Noise. This is really cool. Can I jump? Oh, he jumps on his own, I see. Is that it? That's kind of neat. Shiny stone, baby! That's kind of cool. I do really like this. Like, these are, I don't know, I feel like Pokemon X definitely has some flaws, but like, pretty innovative compared to a lot of the other games. In my opinion. Can I get that? No, it must be around the bend. Can he jump the... I want to get on the sleepy one. Oh, yes, I can't. What the heck? Get on him. There we go. Fascinating. I don't know what a whipped dream is. Is that an evolution thing for that ice cream, like that whipped, like dessert Pokemon thing? The one that has all the different fruit variations? Is that what that is? Riding on mosquito, ba-doo-ba-doo-doo. There's not really much to do here. There's just those 2 items, but whatevs. Wake up! Fun though. Alright, let's go. Actually, is there anything else in here? TM45 Attract. Shiny Stone Whip Dream. Don't care. We can move on. Dang it. I don't want to run into it. There's something here that I want. Actually, Taurus is kind of cool. I don't need it, but it's a cool one to have. You're about to find out just how strong my family is. Pokemon breeder Amala. Ooh la la. Seviper. 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 Alright. I'm glad it doesn't have like some sort of meter that you have to build up to Mega Evolve. You can just do it, and then it lasts the whole battle. Because I don't think that there's anything here that shows how that it's timed. It's just the battle encounter. In fact, Mega Gengar, I think, is one of the coolest Pokemon as well, thinking about it. Just because, like, Charizard's black when he's shiny, right? But for some reason, like... Oh, he can learn Rest. Gengar has, like, a really awesome color for his Mega Evolution. And I think that's what they should have did for the shiny, is, like, make him white. Miltank. Keep battling. I think that they should retroactively change Gengar's shiny to white, and then have his base, like, have the Mega Evolution form be the same color. I think. What is this? Oh, okay. Easily dead. I don't know, I was thinking about that earlier, and I feel like I didn't properly segue into it. I just randomly, like, forced you into that comment. Yeah, your team sucks, Amala. Get out of my face. Does cut work to chop down the grass here? I know in some of the earlier games you could use cut and it would just wipe out the grass. I'm curious. Let's find out if it does. Maybe it does it in all the games. Let him find theirs. Alright. Pokemans. Excalibur. Use a move cut. Oh, you can't here. Weird. Not a big deal. Just the kid. I swear my bug type Pokemon is in tip-top shape and buzzing for a battle. Dude, you picked the wrong trainer. Charizard as my main, a Mega. I'm gonna eat your Dragonfly Pokemon alive. I will Fire Fang this thing to death. That was weird. Let's see. Easy death. The Sea Spirit's oh. So the Sea Spirit's Den has a connection to one of the legendary birds depending on the starter that you picked. I chose Froakie, obviously. So Moltres appears to us at a certain point. So we'll come back to this. Motham, no, you're toasted. We can find Ampharosite over there. I need to find... Let's see. Alakazite. Where is this? Acquisition in X and Y. Reflection Cave. Requires an upgraded Mega Ring? What does that even mean? does that mean? Mega Ring. How do you upgrade it? What do you mean by that? Interesting. Okay. So, curious. After the players defeated their rival in Kalos City once, Professor Sycamore will upgrade the player's Mega Ring at the Anistar Sundial by having the player touch the sundial. Once upgraded, the player can then find hidden Mega Stones around Kalos from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. That's annoying. We'll find that eventually, I'm sure, but still frustrating. Okay, there's no wild Pokemon any. Oh, trainer. Trainer. I like to bury my face in the fur around Tauros's neck and take a big whiff of its scent. That's psychotic. It's a jinx for battle, I hear. It's also like, I don't know, someone called PETA. I don't know that Dragon Rage will do much against Zangoose, because he's a normal type, right? A Mega Dragon Rage didn't do anything. I mean, it did half HP, but that doesn't really seem like much. Zangoose is so ugly, but effective. 38, baby. Nice. Getting closer. Getting closer. Oh, that's right. A jinx is something that brings you bad luck. Oops. Idiot. Totally me though. That was a Marcanine moment, right? That guy had a Marcanine moment just now. Total dummy. But I totally get it. Fishing is all about catching and releasing. Murray. Okay. I'm gonna Mega Evolution. Oh, he's gonna have... So my guess is he's gonna have all Magikarp but one Gyarados at the end. Or he could have just one Magikarp and then all Gyarados, which would be dirty. But I can see that as well. Destroyed. Okay. Damn it, I keep hitting the wrong thing. Come on. Yeah, these menus are really like dragging it down somehow. I don't know why. He doesn't have a lot of power points for his moves overall, so I need to heal up like really, really soon. Get some of these back, otherwise I'll be out. Oh, that stiff neck, that pop helped. That felt nice. Did you hear it? Boring freaking fisherman, dude. At a certain point, I kind of just want to tell the guy, like, look, this is my Pokemon, this is your Pokemon. How about I just, like, we just not waste each other's time. You just give me the battle money winnings, and then we just go on our way. Because really all it's doing is just wasting my... both our times, but also wasting my power points. And it's going to waste him a trip to the ER because I'm going to freaking kill every single Pokemon he has. He's not particularly useful in battle, but he's carried his own a little bit the first, you know, and only time that I've had to use him. Okay. 1344. That's actually a lot more money than I would have expected after a Magikarp fight. Oh, that's interesting. Deep. The deep dark waters. Oh, we're in the city now. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that we were in the city already. How did we... Marcus, I challenge you to a battle in front of the gym. Prepare yourself. Okay, lady. I didn't think that we were there already. Where did you want me to go? I don't understand. Let me look at something. So I guess Azure Bay... How do I get south from here? I don't understand. I don't know how to get to... How do you... Where is Azure Bay? Because, like, that little, like, path that we were going down, like, looking for Lapras, that tiny little trench, there were rocks blocking me. I didn't see a way to get down from there. Is there, Huh. The water Azure Bay, but where? I don't get it. Where is Azure Bay in relation to where I'm at now? Is it here? No, because I can't get in the water. I wonder, I really want to know. Unless it's here. Is this it? This must be it. Let's find out. This might be Azure Bay. And then we'll go to the city. I still haven't seen a wild Lapras, which is annoying. Mental note, don't use Charizard to slash shiny Pokemon going forward. Here's Azure Bay. Was that a rock or a trainer up there? I couldn't tell. I called running into a shiny Tentacool, and then I freaking KO'd it like an idiot. Of course, if this wasn't 1 in 100 odds, I would have taken that far more seriously, and I wouldn't have, you know, treated it like that. There's a lot of trainers here. I don't really think there's a need for us to even be here right now. But, oh, what's up, girl? What's up, Sumaromi? All right, the Sea Spirit's Den stands in the center of the grave. I kind of want to go see that real quick before we go back to the battle in Coumarine or whatever. And then I'll read what this says. Mega Evolution. Flame Burst. Okay. Cross the briny waters to reach a small sandy isle in the south. Talk to the old man here to receive a new Megastone. Ampharosite. Ampharos can be trained by raising a Meteorite found on Route 12. Ampharos, Mega Ampharos is actually really, like, cool with its long, glorious, like, god hair. Gorgeous. Ampharosite, you can find Big Pearl, Splash Plate, Star Piece, Dive Ball, Heart Scale, Deep Sea Scale, Deep Sea Tooth, Hyper Potion, the TM for X Scissor. Okay, so I think... I don't know where this is at in relation to where I am. Where am I? Is that... Yeah, I see. Okay, so there should be... The dream is to go for the Ampharosite and then find a Shiny Lapras would be freaking awesome. Come on. That must be the Ampharosite guy. Oh, I like the angle that it just did for me. That made seeing things so much easier. Do you have the Mega Ring? Is that what this stone is reaching to? I see. Then you should take this with you. Ampharosite, baby. Cool. If Korrina and the Mega Evolution Guru have recognized your skill as a Pokemon trainer, I'm sure you can master the power of your bond with your Pokemon and that Mega Stone. This dude seems to know. I'm not going to talk to any more fishermen. Like, if that's how they're going to be, if it's just going to be an endless team of Magikarp, it's just a waste of time. Oh, there's an item here. Are you going to pick this up, dummy? Big Pearl. I don't know where this is now on the map. Wait, is this it? No. Where was the angle that he... Okay, so he had this. Let me see. Let me see the angle. This should give me what I would need. Oh, it was straight. Oh, it was... What? It was right there. I didn't even see it. Hey! Okay, redemption. Let's get this one this time. Level 25. Alright. Okay, he's far too strong. I don't think that's gonna work out. Let's go to Greninja. Greninja's strong, but if I use water attacks, they'll have basically no effect against this Tentacool. So that should be enough to chip, and then go from there. Toxic spikes work in the water? Wouldn't they, like, sink? That did a lot more damage than I feel like it should have. Is he gonna get stuck in the wrap? Yeah, that's lame. Alright, that's fine. We're gonna go Pokemon again, unless it stops me from because of the wrap. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's what it did. That's so annoying. Fight. I'm gonna lick him. That's an idea. Lick a Tentacool. Dude, are you kidding me? I really thought that that was going to do just a little bit of damage and paralyze him. I didn't think the lick was going to kill him. 2 shiny Tentacools, and I freaking... I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Garbage luck. I'm a garbage human with garbage luck. This seems pretty far. There it is. I think I saw a little bit of sand there. Mantike. There we go. I just want to pop in here. Okay, so there's nothing in here, which is what I expected. I just wanted to see myself what was in here, which was nothing, obviously. Okay. Alright, surf west the darker water's edge, head south, Rocky Island. Hold several items, Deep Sea Tooth. What does that do? Is that an evolutionary item? A type of held item introduced, it allows Clamperl to evolve into Huntail. Okay. Deep Sea Scales for his other form is my guess then, right? Yeah, Gorbis. X-Scissor for TM, which I don't really care for that. And the Hyper Potion. Okay, I think we're good. We spent a lot of time kind of like goofing around. I don't really need any of those things. I'm not really a huge bug type trainer. The only bug Pokemon that I really like on the team is Scizor. Which, actually, maybe I should get that. Because Mega Scizor is the bomb. But I don't care. Yeah, I don't need it right now. We have still a little bit of opportunity. There's a chance that we could run into a wild Lapras, and that wild Lapras could be shiny. Tentacool. Tentalame. Got him. Got him. Oh. I got really excited right here for a sec. That really annoys me. I'm gonna try and catch it anyway, though. Dang, that would have been really good. That would have been very exciting. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the bag. I should have a netball. Oh, maybe I used it. Nest ball. Oh, wait, this one is for bugs, right? Lower the level of the wild Pokemon, Dusk Ball, Heal Ball, Great Ball, and Timer Ball. I must have already used the net ball. Who did I use that on? Yeah, that should have been obvious this was gonna happen. Oh, he's dead. We're gonna go to Greninja because at least Greninja can like take the water hits with like no damage. I figured Lapras would be weaker because it's ice, but I think Lapras is ice and water. So that's on me for being a dumbass. Let's go back and we'll use that. I don't really know. I mean, aside from using... Yeah, okay. Aside from using False Swipe, I mean, he's already pretty low. Come on. Dirty. Oh, the sky actually cleared up. That was a nice detail. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking. Hey. Yeah, nice. If that was a shiny, I would have put that on the team, I think. What's it called? Surfing Pokemon, probably? Transport. Water and ice. 485 pounds, 8 foot 2 inches. They have gentle hearts because they rarely fight. Many have been caught. Their number has dwindled. Lapras is just an OG, just a rad design. Just an OG. We caught a Lapras, which is pretty sweet, but that's not really wanted a shiny Lapras, dude. That would have been. I mean, it's within my power if I wanted to like really do it. No, I use Slash. Oops. I have to turn back out. Like, I could alter it and, like, you know, run into it, just turn up the shiny rate and then catch it. But, like, I kind of want to have a little fun with it, you know? I was just doing the FERT thing just as, like, just a fun little thing once. And then I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can tweak the code a little bit. And then it worked. How the heck? How in the mother do you get up there? So, I don't know. I changed my mind after that point. I feel like I should have probably grinded for a shiny Sentret once I made that decision, like got rid of the one that I had and then just grinded for it, but you know, such is life. How did you get up there? Whatever, I don't care. Go back to Coumarine City. Man, that would have been so sweet if that Lapras would have been a shiner. Oof! Oof, oof. How do I get out of here? Is it all the way over? Oh, no, not there. It's also weird that, like, this surfing thing, he has a really, really small area that he's on. He doesn't even look like he's on a boogie board. He looks like he's on one of those, like, just learning how to, like, swim type of boards. Like, you go to the campus, like your local Y, and you see, like, the old people holding onto them so they don't drown in the shallow end. Like, that sort of board, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know, it's kind of funny. Kind of mean at the same time, but kind of funny. But you know what I'm talking about. Like, it may have been a little insensitive, but like, as soon as I said it, you're like, oh, I know what you're talking about. So, I mean, it's valid description. Oh, I walked into that. I forgot we didn't fight him. I swam all the way here from the oceans of Hoenn. I'm still not too tired for a battle. From Hoenn, dude? That's really far, I feel like. But this is also like Michael Phelps physically over here. Kieran. Remoraid. I think it'd be really funny to just like catch every single trainer's Pokemon that we see. To just own them all. Own every single Pokemon. Ooh, Skrelp. I do want a shiny one of that. But I think that would be really hilarious if we just played like an entire playthrough of just throwing Pokeballs and just catching every single trainer's Pokemon. Oh, come on. Dirty. Damn it. Alright, he might just hurt himself here. Come on, just slash it. There we go. Well done, Charizard. Very nice. Yes. So he's got Bite and Crunch. Rock Tomb, Ancient Power. I'm going to get rid of Ancient Power. That thing sucks, I think. I feel like it does. I don't know why, but my memory is telling me Ancient Power sucks butt. That's how I feel. Whelmer. I will switch, and let's go to Kadabra. Kadabra has level advantage, I think, but not by much. Eight levels. Hey, I'll take that. Well done. Oh, you know what? The water plate was out here. I should have gotten that for Greninja. I don't really need it. I kind of just want to go heal and get to the next city, really, is all I want. Tentacle makes me so mad. Me being a bad trainer is what really should make me mad, but... Forage Road. Where's the beach? There it is. Shiny Lapras? Oh, I got my hopes up for nothing again. Alright. There we go. Let's go to town. So here's a city. Where's the Pokemon Center? I don't want to battle right now. I really just want to heal. That's a trainer right there. No, it's not. We're still in town. Okay. Where is the... This is a weird place. Seaside Station. The monorail. Okay, so we're still here. But there's no... There's no Pokemon Center in this place? I don't understand. What is this town? Let me look at this map. Okay, so there is... Oh, the monorail station takes you to the next part of town. I see. And that's where the Pokemon Center is. Let's see what it says. The Coumarine City, the scenic city, links Route 12 and 13. The city uses a monorail to merge Bay and Bluff. The lower Bay area features a marina where expensive boats are docked. The upper mountain area offers impressive views of the nearby landscape and holds a local Pokemon Center and the gym. Wait, the upper? That doesn't seem like upper. It might... I think that's upper. Okay. On the way to the city, we get a call from Serena, which we did. Incense vendors, I don't care about that stuff much. The Good Rod is here. Speak to the fisherman on the east side of the pier. It is this guy? It's my guess it's this dude. Wandering young trainer, are you? Let me guess. You wish to fish for all the Pokemon in the water, right? I'm sure you do. Shall I send you a rod? I'm a fishing fanatic. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, thank you. Okay, and then there's a TM quiz here as well, where we can get the TM62 for acrobatics, the TM for embargo, trick room, and confide. None of those interest me. The seaside station. Ah, actually, we do need to go there. I'm only getting the essentials. I don't really want to do 100% of everything because I don't really need it all. Hey, it's Sycamore and that woman. Why, hello, Marcus. Ho, ho, ho. Congratulations. I see you finally obtained everything you need for Mega Evolution. Mega Evolution, excuse me, a Mega Stone for the Pokemon, a Mega Ring for the trainer, and a strong bond with your Pokemon. A strong bond? It's only a hypothesis, but I think the bond between Pokemon and trainer is the key to this new evolution. But what is this bond exactly?
And why are the examples of Mega Evolution only in the Kalos region? There's still so much we do not know.
Does this make you think of something like Kalos legendary Pokemon? Found only here in the Kalos region, right? Nowhere else? Maybe that's not a coincidence.
Oh, what an excellent point indeed. The more you know, the more there is to research. The excitement never ends, does it? Oh, that's right. I came here to give you this.
Fly, baby, fly.
Use the HM Fly to pop right over to the Pokemon centers and places you've already visited. Well and Marcus, Diantha, I hope to see you both again. Mon chéri, c'est magnifique. Merci beaucoup.
Bonds, they really are important to Stall, aren't they? When I'm acting, I think I'm always trying to forge a bond between myself and the character I'm playing. If all I think about is how I'm nothing like a character, then I'll just hate playing it. But if I focus on what I have in common with the character and put myself in her shoes, I might be able to understand her. It's the same for people, or Pokemon. Oh, never mind me. I'm just babbling about my own things. Let's have a battle the next time we meet, shall we? I'm still looking forward to it. Yeah, girl, sounds good. Whatevs. Riding the monorail? Yes, I shall. Thanks. Later. We got to heal up. Was it really north? I think it was south. I'm not convinced. Yeah, see, that's upper and lower. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, cool. So where we need to be. A little Churin. Okay, so there should be a Pokemon Center right here. And I think this is where we will heal up. And we'll wait to do more in the next episode anyway. So we'll wrap it up here. Okay, that was a long one. Thank you for dealing with my rants and rambles while we were talking about trying to catch a Shiny Lapras. I did my best. I did what I could. I really wanted to get it. It didn't happen. That's life. C'est magnifique. We'll go ahead and save it here. If you did enjoy this episode, though, you can show that love by hitting the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Of course, any feedback, leave it in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And also, don't forget to take a look at the description box, as there are some links there that might be of interest to you, one of which is a link to the Marcanine community Discord server. If you want to be part of that group, you can chat with me directly. Otherwise, just know I appreciate you and your time, and hope to see you when you continue with more of our playthrough of Pokemon X. All right, guys, that's it for me. Take care, be well. See you next time.